to this magical relaxation session. Hopefully, this will calm your mind for a bit and perhaps even help you fall asleep. To start, please breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth deeply as I count backwards from 10. 10. Breathing deeply, letting go of all your worries. 9. Sinking deeper into relaxation. 8. Feeling your body grow heavier and heavier. 7. Breathing is so easy. 6. Allowing the comfort to wash over you. 5. You sink deeper into your bed or chosen furniture. 4. It feels so good to lie here and do nothing. 3. You are completely safe and relaxed. 2. Feel the magic unlocking your imagination. 1. You are ready to begin your journey. You wake up in your 4-poster bed in your house dormitory. It is wonderfully warm and peaceful. The fire crackles gently, and the window is covered in frost from last night's snowstorm. Sitting up, you find a stack of presents at the foot of your bed. The first parcel you grab is from your frizzy-haired bookworm friend. It is wrapped in a shiny silver paper that shimmers in the light. You tear it open to reveal a large collection of sweets from the local sweet shop. The next box is from your 3 Weasley brother friends. It is wrapped in a vibrant orange wrapping paper and contains a variety of prank items such as wet start fireworks, stink pellets, and dung bombs. The next box is wrapped in your house colors. It is from the famous boy who lived and contains a broomstick servicing kit. The last parcel is wrapped in brown paper and turns out to be your very own Weasley sweater, knitted in your favorite colors. You smile to yourself and pull it on as you get up and get dressed for the day ahead. It feels like a warm hug against your body. There is no need for robes today, so you select your black winter cape with silver fastenings. You head out into the common room, finding it deserted. The room is festive and decorated with garland and baubles, as well as a large Christmas tree, which sits in one corner. You take a moment to appreciate the view before going to the Great Hall for your holiday breakfast. The hall is even more beautiful than you remember. It sparkles with numerous decorations. The amount of Christmas trees on display makes it feel like some kind of enchanted holiday forest. Your friends are sitting in a group at one of the tables. They wave you over excitedly and invite you to join them for a snowball fight after breakfast. You agree and eagerly begin piling your plate with all sorts of delicious food. You eat your way through breakfast, and just as you are finishing, your friend, the giant gamekeeper, approaches. He thanks you for your thoughtful Christmas gift and hands you an oddly shaped package. You thank him and rip off the paper, revealing a small hand-carved wooden figure of your favorite animal. You thank him again, and the giant smiles and invites you and your friends to tea in his hut later. After breakfast, you and your friends bundle up and go out to the snow-covered courtyard. Being the little sneaks that they are, the twins decide to work together and immediately begin pelting you all with snowballs. The snow hits your back and you quickly duck behind an igloo that the bookworm has just created with her wand. A window suddenly opens in the igloo and the youngest red-headed boy sticks his head out and throws a snowball at you. But this time, you are ready. You duck and return fire, pelting him and his bespectacled friend as the other wizard tries to help him. The bookworm cackles seeing the boys struggle. Taking pity on you, the twins invite you to join their team so as to make it fair. You can't help but gasp in disbelief as you turn and see that they have erected an impressive castle tower-shaped fort. You run inside and find a large stockpile of snowballs already formed. The three of you raise your wands and bewitch the snowballs to fly out of the window and slam against the igloo. Eventually, this blasts a hole in the other team's fort, causing them to shriek and return fire rapidly. George performs a quick shield charm and the balls bounce off of it, while Fred grabs a rather muddy-looking snowball and chucks it clean through the hole in the other trio's igloo. A moment later, you see a wisp of green gas coming out of the hole, and the youngest brother exclaims, "Really? A dung bomb?" You can't help but laugh as the others clear out of their fort and charge towards you, pelting your fort with enchanted snowballs and knocking holes in it as well. The fight continues for ages, and eventually the six of you lie on your backs in the snow, laughing breathlessly among the ruins of your snow forts. Feeling cold, you check your watch and inform the others that it is time for tea with the gamekeeper. You all get to your feet, and the bookworm performs a spell to dust the snow off of each of you. You and your friends make the trek to the gamekeeper's small cabin near the edge of the forest. In the middle of the giant's garden is an enchanted Christmas tree, placed there by the headmaster himself. It is decorated in red and orange baubles and candles that seem to never go out despite the snowy weather. At the top of the tree sits a beautiful, solid gold phoenix. You pause to admire the magical tree before walking over and knocking softly on the door. The giant throws it open and beams when he sees you, welcoming you all graciously into his home. The aroma of tea fills your nostrils, and you see that instead of cooking today, the gamekeeper has set out an array of fancy little sandwiches, cakes, and tarts that can only have come from the nearby village or perhaps the castle kitchens. The giant pours you all tea and invites you to partake in the sweets. As you eat, he tells you stories about Christmases of the past. He tells you that on his first Christmas as gamekeeper, the headmaster gifted him with his famous pink umbrella. His eyes twinkle, and you can't help but notice the secretive look in them. You and your friends are pretty sure that the umbrella contained the fragments of the giant's broken wand. No one mentions this, however, and the subject changes to the suspected relationship between the librarian and the cantankerous caretaker. The bookworm mentions that she did spy some mistletoe hanging in the library just before it became closed for the holidays. The giant chuckles and tells you that everyone deserves to be loved and happy, and that it is a good thing if the two of them are happy together. As tea comes to a close, the twins announce that they will be holding a fireworks display on the Quidditch pitch after the feast and that everyone is invited to come and watch. The giant says that he will see you all there and waves as you all make your way back up to the castle. As you arrive in the entrance hall, you see a group of ghosts on the main staircase singing Christmas carols. Students and teachers alike gather around to listen to their hauntingly beautiful voices. Oh, have a Merry Christmas all from us beyond the grave. And don't forget to thank loved ones for presents that they gave. You're sure to have a wondrous time in this old castle gray. Oh, there's magic for every girl and boy, girl and boy. Oh, there's magic for every girl and boy. Everyone applauds once they have finished, and after they disperse, the twins tell you that they have found the perfect spot to hang out at. They lead you and your friends up the stairs and pull aside a tapestry depicting a large griffin. Behind it is a wooden door that leads into a large room filled with tables, armchairs, and sofas like a common room, but not for any particular house. The furniture and decor are of a deep purple and gold, and along one wall a fireplace crackles merrily. Shelves full of books and little trinkets line one of the other walls. You ask how the twins discovered this wonderful room, but they merely wink and tell you that they have their secrets. The bookworm immediately crosses the room to inspect the bookcase. Her eyes light up with joy and excitement as she leafs through the spines and pulls out a book, curling up on one of the armchairs to read it. The twins take out a purple box from one of the shelves and sit down at one of the tables. You look over and see them opening it to reveal a vast collection of chocolate frog cards that they apparently stashed here earlier. They begin sorting through them, murmuring quietly together about how much they could possibly sell them for. You chuckle to yourself and sit down near the other two boys who have started up a game of wizard chess, having found the game set up on one of the tables. You find a purple blanket emblazoned with shimmering golden stars. You pull it over yourself and relax as you watch your friends play chess. The chosen one loses spectacularly to the redhead, and they invite you to play next. You set up the white pieces and bite your lip as you see the redhead's confident grin. try as you might, you are unable to defeat such an expert chess player. The boy smiles and shakes hands with you before suggesting that you and the bespectacled boy try playing against each other. Having learned from your previous mistakes, you crack your fingers and form a mental game plan. The raven-haired boy is nowhere near as experienced as the ginger, and you find it much less of a challenge. Before long, you notice the others grouped around the two of you. You check the other's king, and a moment later he shakes your hand and surrender. Your friends clap, and suddenly you notice how dark it has become outside. The clock on the wall tells you that the feast is about to begin, and the six of you hurry off to the great hall once more, talking excitedly of all the things that you can do in your new secret hideout. There are so few students left at the school for the holidays that the 4 tables have temporarily vanished, and there is only one large table in the center of the hall. The headmaster sits at the end of the table and merrily announces that you are all free to fill your bellies. You sit down with your friends and pick up a wizard cracker. Pulling it open with a large bang, out falls a metallic rainbow quill with a bottle of color-changing ink. A little flock of golden birds also erupt from it and fly across to land in the Christmas trees. You can't help but laugh as the headmaster receives a pair of glasses with a large fake black mustache in his cracker. He swaps them out for his usual glasses, and everyone laughs. The youngest ginger boy receives a pink witch's hat, which he embarrassedly pushes to the bookworm. She receives a beautifully embroidered bookmark with little snowflakes and stars on it. She gives a little cheer and slides it into her pocket for later use. You laugh once again as the twins receive a large rubber tongue and an enormous pair of fake troll ears from their cracker. The boy who lived receives a large purple umbrella and makes a strange face before glancing at Hagrid. Everyone is merry and chatters happily as they eat their way through the immaculate feast. You enjoy everything, especially the numerous puddings in which you receive a large coin in your slice. As the feast comes to an end, you see the headmaster stand up. It seems as though word has gotten around because he announces that the twins are about to hold a fireworks display on the pitch and that everyone is invited to attend. You consider bringing your own fireworks as well, but decide you'd rather save them for the new year. You glance over and find that the twins have disappeared. Everyone bundles up and heads down to the pitch, where the twins wait with an enormous crate of filibuster fireworks. Once everyone is seated, the 2 boys shout Happy Christmas and begin sending up fireworks into the air. They light the whole sky in colorful explosions. You notice some movement among the audience and see that some of the teachers are raising their wands to emit colored sparks, which join and sometimes even merge with the exploding fireworks. You and your friends take out your wands as well and send up sparks in your favorite colors. A Catherine wheel hits some of your sparks and explodes into a shower of silver stars. After a while, you notice a few misty, spectral-like animals running among the fireworks, and looking around, you see a few of the teachers are casting their spirit animals into the sky. You know that this means they are very happy right now. Smiling, you concentrate on the happiness and joy you felt today and are feeling right now too. You lift your wand once more and murmur the spell, sending your own misty white animal high into the sky. You chuckle as you watch it chasing after one of the rockets. After a moment, it begins to play with an otter, running around and jumping through fireworks. All too soon, the firework display comes to an end. The twins promise an even better show for New Year's. You all head back up to the castle. You shiver slightly and bid goodnight to your friends before going to your dormitory. It has been a long and exciting day, and you are starting to feel rather sleepy. You find your bed has been cleared of wrapping paper, and your presents are neatly stacked on top of your trunk. Your pajamas have been laid out on top of your beautifully made-up bed. You smile to yourself and murmur a small thank you to the elves that probably can't hear you right now. You change into your pajamas and slide into bed, finding that warming pans have been placed beneath the mattress, making your bed delightfully warm and cozy. The fire crackles in the heater, and you pull the curtains shut around you, shutting out the light to create a dark, peaceful environment. You pull the covers up to your chin and close your eyes. It has been a spectacular day, and it's almost a shame that every day can't be like this. But you suppose those special moments would lose their charm if that were the case. You remind yourself that there is still the new year to look forward to, and that you still have so many fun and interesting things to learn. You also look forward to using your new secret hideout, and you can't help but wonder what other secrets the twins may show you in the future. As your mind goes over the events from the day, You feel your tiredness growing, and slowly, very slowly, you drift off to sleep.